Gotta get this thumbnail right. Hey guys, what's up? It's Ari, and for today's video I am going to be doing a back to school supplies haul along with kind of a what's in my backpack video, because I just thought, you know, since it's back to school season, it made no sense to create two separate videos when they're practically the same. So anyway, it's ridiculous because I'm gonna be a senior in high school, and for some reason I just can't wrap my head around that because I just feel like I'm literally like 5 years old and somehow I am a senior. So anyway, let's get into this video. So starting off this haul is my backpack. So this is what it looks like. It is a Taurus brand, and the reason I got it was simply because I wanted a backpack that's sturdy and could really take on a lot of things, because I've had a new backpack every single year of high school, and they've all broken because I just carry too much stuff. So I'm gonna try to carry less things, but in case, you know, I forget and have like a day where I carry everything, it'd just be nice. So the first thing that I bought was my planner, because this is going to be in my backpack every single day, unlike my other things that I got, because I'm going to have homework every single day. So I thought this would be helpful. I really love this. It's just simple and purple with like a gold streak, and it says 2019-2020, and I just think that's really cute. And I like the little tabs because it tells you, you know, all the dates and stuff. And then I love, you can, like, at the beginning of the month, you can write important days, birthdays, goals, along with, it has just enough space for your daily stuff, so you can put all the daily things that you need to study for and have enough room without worrying about whether or not your homework can be completed, because you just have a lot of extra space, which I think is super necessary, especially in senior year when you need to write down all those important college updates. So the first subject that we're going to be talking about, which is, you know, everybody's favorite, math. So the reason I chose yellow is because we have block scheduling, and the blocks correspond to a specific color, and I also kind of don't like yellow, so there we go. So the notebook that I got is, again, yellow, because we're going with the theme of yellow, but every other subject I got was a 3-subject notebook except for math, because it's the only class that I have all year long, so I just wanted to make sure I would have enough paper to get me through. So the next thing I got was this white graph paper notebook, and the reason it is not yellow was simply because they didn't have any yellow ones that were like this, that were spiral notebooks. They were only composition notebooks, and if you know me, I despise composition notebooks. I think they are the Antichrist. So yeah, the way I plan on kind of putting together my binder is, of course, having these, and then I have a lot of dividers that I've had previous years that I'm just going to reuse, and putting them in here along with some extra graph paper that I have lying around, so that if people ever need to borrow graph paper, I don't have to rip them out of my notebook all the time. And then I'm also going to put a little bit of loose leaf paper in here also for like those assignments you just have to turn in at the end of class, you know, because keep it nice and simple. And then yeah, I think that is it. The last thing for math that we have is my graphing calculator. Okay, so the first thing that I bought was this red notebook, and this is going to be my Theology 2 notebook, because, you know, gotta love going to a Christian school, so I figured, you know, red for the blood of Jesus. My mom has really gotten that stuck in my head, so there you go. So because, like I mentioned before, we have a ton of binders that it just felt wasteful to like spend money on another one, I'm just gonna reusing this one that I bought last year. And yeah, so there's already some dividers in there, which I just find so helpful that I don't have to put them in. And the only thing that I'm just gonna add is a few loose leaf paper, just in case people need to borrow some notebook paper. Okay, And so the next thing that we got is for English, and thankfully it's the only English class that I have to take this year, and it's only 1 semester long, but it's just this blue notebook. As I told you guys before, I corresponded how the blocks correlated to the notebooks, so yeah. And so because I already had the same color binder, I just am gonna go with it. I just think it is so cute, and just I like the color a lot, and I think it's just simple. And then of course, you know, knowing me, there's already dividers and there's loose leaf paper. Not a ton, but I'm gonna put some more in, and yeah. Okay, now on to kind of my least favorite class that I didn't even bother to match my binder with, because that's how much I am not looking forward to this class, and it is Rhetoric. So the notebook I bought was my least favorite color, which is pink. So that's exactly how this class is going to go. And I'm going to be using this really beat up black binder to mourn my soul, because you know you're supposed to wear black to a funeral. So RIP my GPA because of Rhetoric. So here you go. So same procedure as all the others, you know, have some dividers in there and some loose leaf paper, just so you know we're always on track and ready to go. Class that I will be taking this fall is human geography, and the reason I chose purple was because I had a purple binder that matched it perfectly. So I was like, purple and purple for human geography. I don't know why, but I just thought purple fit perfectly. And I still have to look for a few more dividers to put in here, but I already have the loose leaf paper, which is nice. But other than that, we're pretty much ready to roll with first semester. Alright, so moving on to second semester. So the first thing that I got was for environmental, and of course I had to go with green, so I bought this brand new green notebook along with this green binder. They're different shades of green, but I figured it really didn't matter considering it was legitimately environment. So yeah. So this is brand new, so there's nothing in it yet, but I'm just gonna put some dividers, and I don't know if I'll need necessarily like wrapping notebook paper, so better safe than sorry. So I'm just gonna put that in there, and some loose leaf paper and some dividers. Okay, so the next second semester class that I have is Model UN, and again I went with the color purple, but it's okay because you know purple I won't be using in first semester, so I won't get confused. So yes, I bought this notebook, and I have in here some loose leaf paper. I don't have any more dividers, unfortunately, which is honestly completely fine, because the way my school does it is you have every single class for 1 semester with the exception of math, and so I can just reuse my dividers from others later on, so not too worried about it. Okay, so still no luck on dividers, but this is another class that I have, and it is a binder that I used last year but I barely used, so it's very still in good condition. And then I have this blue notebook because the class that I will be taking is US government and politics, and I just figured this would be just like a good color because it matches the block schedule. And yeah, so in here I just have a lot of extra loose leaf paper, just because I don't know what to expect in the class, but I feel like we'll have more assignments where we'll have to like turn it in at the end of class as opposed to just notes. I don't know. It's a brand new teacher, so I'm not really sure, but I'll let you guys know. Okay, so my last big notebook is actually a sketchbook because I will be taking Studio Art 3 in the spring, and yeah, which is really interesting because I'm actually going about like my school's art curriculum a little bit differently than most, but it's okay. And I'm really excited because I don't know, I've started really appreciating drawing and painting, so I think hopefully that works out well. Obviously, when you go back to school, you need stuff to write with. So I got a beginner's calligraphy set because I really want to learn calligraphy. I think it is so pretty and it'd be a more interesting and fun way to take notes, I think, and just study. So yeah, I just got a beginner's calligraphy set, and then hopefully I'm going to teach myself how to take calligraphy notes. And then, of course, you know, we have to have just normal pencils as well. So I just have a bunch of mechanical pencils in here, probably not even enough for school if I'm being honest, because you know how many pencils you go through. But I'm not worried about finding pencils around my house because we have a ton of mechanical pencils, so yes. And then the last few things that I got for art are just these drawing pencils. So I've actually had these since sophomore year and I just haven't used them yet, so I think I'm going to use them this year in Studio 3. And then also, so I bought those paints, and then also I just got some kind of more drawing pencils and just drawing equipment. I'm missing an eraser, but I know exactly where it is because I just used it recently, but yeah. Alright guys, that is all I have for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and comment down below what day you guys start school, because I start school August 21st. So yeah, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!